Hey, this is Lulu, Queen of Hustles, and it is a late one. I'm doing the Money Monday. Um, on Mondays, we talk about a lot of different things concerning money. Like I said again, it's late. I've had a very long day, very long day. I had a couple of interviews with some inspection companies. Had some legal stuff I had to take care of today. Did my bus ride, even did a little bit of touch a little Uber for maybe 2 hours. And I mean, you just name it. I had all kind of stuff going, but I wanted to be diligent in what I said I was going to do. Today is Money Monday, even though it's like 8:05. I wanted to just share some information real quick. I ain't gonna keep you long, as they always say at Jay. I ain't gonna keep you long, but they keep you long. Okay, y'all know the routine. We're gonna talk about briefly about this report. I'm gonna talk about two things. I'm gonna talk about this report that has come out. It's called BOI information. And then I'm gonna talk about a couple of national debt relief companies. By no means. I am not an attorney. I am a certified legal assistant, but I am not an attorney. I'm not a financial advisor. I am not an accountant. I am just a person that do research and just want to share the information that I have obtained and for my channel with Money Monday. Real brief, the report that has come out, it's called I'm gonna turn this around because my laptop was acting, my lighting was acting kind of weird, and I'm gonna just turn this around so you can see it. But what I'm gonna show you, this is the Financial Crimes Enforcement Network. And this site, it says beneficial ownership information. How do I file? Do I qualify for an exemption? How do I get an FINCEN ID? This website is called FINCEN.gov/BOI. I was going to do it the other way, but I'm going to show you this. This is what the website looks like, if you can see it. If this is what you can see. To make sure that you're pulling up the correct website. What is this for? Let me plug this in 1 second. This is for people. Yeah, I just want to get all my little goodies back. We don't edit nothing, and I do have my robe on. I've had a long day. And I was going to change, and I said, nope, we're not changing. I'm leaving my comfy little robe, and I'm leaving it on. Okay. But let me share this information. Like I said, this is the Financial Crimes Enforcement Network. I am just one person with my little channel, and I just share information just to, to make sure that people are abreast of what some of the things that are going on concerning money, concerning your businesses. Since I have been an entrepreneur for, I guess, 30 years, a little bit over. I've had all kind of little things I've done, different businesses and stuff. And so I know a little bit about things like this. The ones that need to file, like I said, this report is called Beneficial Ownership. And what is this? This came from the new Corporate Transparency Act is behind this. And well, they're supposed to be affiliated with it. Disclaimer. This is where the government is trying to see who owns what. Like I said, I'm not a financial analyst. I'm not an attorney. I am a certified legal assistant, but I do not practice now with attorneys or anything like that. But I am just one woman just to share the information and to share knowledge. Okay, that's my disclaimer. But with this BOI ownership information, who has to file? The reason I'm talking about it because today technically was the deadline. Let me read this real briefly for you. As of recent updates, the last day to file a BOI, Beneficial Ownership Information Report, is currently suspended due to a court injunction, meaning companies are not required to file at this time. However, the previously extended deadline was January 13, 2025, which was today. That's why I was going to be filing my little stuff on my DBAs. It says, because I just want to be on the safe side because the penalty is very hairy. From what I've heard, I think it's like something real crazy, like $500 a day. I mean, it is bananas, like per day that you do not file and you needed to file. It says, The previously extended deadline was January 13, 2025 for companies created or registered before January 1, 2024. So if you created or registered your company before January 1 of 2024, before January, then you would definitely have to do this. I'm thinking with some of my DBAs, the DBA is not required, but I'd rather be on the safe side. Like I said, that fine is like $500 a day. Here's some more information for you. The following entities are required to file a beneficial ownership information report, BOI, with Financial Crimes Enforcement Network, FINCEN, who are required to file: corporations, limited liability companies, other entities created in the United States by filing a document with the Secretary of State's office or similar office. So if you've ever been to the Secretary of State or you have filed any kind of paperwork concerning a corporation or LLCs, then this definitely pertains to you. Foreign companies registered to do business in the United States, foreign companies, single member LLC. So like sole proprietors that have their own little LLC and it's just them and that's it and that's all, you're supposed to file too. The BOI report must be filed through FIN, then capital C, capital E, capital N, apostrophe S online, beneficial ownership secure system, BOSS. Beneficial ownership secure system. The BOI report includes information about the beneficial owners of the entity and the company's applicants of the entity. The initial BOI report for companies that existed before January 1, 2024 is due by January 1 of 2025. But like I said, they have put an injunction. This is online, so it ain't no, you can go and Google and look for it yourself. It's currently suspended due to the court injunction. So like I said, they said the fines are pretty hefty. I have some DBAs. I have I think 4 DBAs, and so I don't have my glasses on, so I'm doing a little squint. And I'm just gonna file on the safe side. But I don't think, even if you have LLC, but I believe I read it was said something about I heard if you didn't make no more than like $200 with it, maybe technically you maybe did not have to file. But if you have an LLC somewhere or a corp or something like that, or a single LLC, you just be on the safe side. Just go on and file it and be done with it. Because they just want it registered, almost like a registered type of voter, something like that. They just want to make sure that you're registered and it is listed to show that you have been in business, in some form of business. But like I'm reading here, it says a court order has temporarily stopped the requirement to file the BOI reports. Just to be on the safe side, just file it and be done with it if you can. But that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to file, even though they got the injunction, because I don't want to something fall through the cracks. But technically, with me having DBAs, I think it's 3 or 4. I don't have to, but I'd rather be safe than sorry. So this is for my people that have any type of LLC. You know who you are. If you have did anything with the Secretary of State's office, you may want to look this up and Google this. It's BOI, Beneficial Ownership Information Report. So moving forward, that's concerning Money Monday. And then we're going to talk about the National Debt Relief. I always hear a lot on the radio, especially when I'm going to work in the morning. For these credit card companies, if you have more than $10,000 more debt, then you can be in these companies. Please, this is some personal experience I've had over the years, and then this is research. This is just knowledge that I have concerning doing a credit card consolidation type of thing. They got a couple of companies I've heard a lot about. National Debt Relief, Free Debt Relief. I'm not getting nothing from these companies. I don't do no affiliates, no nothing. I'm just another person that hear it on the radio, see it on TV, and I'm just sharing information. They were listed in some of the tops: National Debt Relief, Free Debt Relief, and then JG Wentworth. I do have personal experience with them. Remember to make sure, because I remember maybe about 15, 16 years ago, I had did something like this, and it like showed like a bankruptcy. I hadn't filed bankruptcy. I just did like a credit card consolidation, You want to make sure that it don't show like a bankruptcy. And then also keep in mind, if you qualified, let's say for you have 5 cards, and with all 5 cards you qualified to put that in the consolidation. It also includes some loans. It's like some of these little loan companies, you get $1,500, $2,000. Some of those you can put also in there. It might be a individual company. I can't say all loan companies do that, so that's just something you would have to check with the National Debt Relief, the Free Debt Relief, JG Wentworth, and other ones, just to see if you do have some of those loans, will they be able to put those in your consolidation. Keep in mind, when that happens, they're not getting paid right off the top. You will be paying your money. They'll kind of like build up a little savings so they have something to settle with the companies with. They have to have monies in order to settle. So let's say for you may have a card that you had $5,000. They may be able to settle for $3,000. Are they going to pay that whole $3,000? No, they're not going to do it all at that one time. They may say, oh, you're going to be in the program for 4 years. So versus you maybe been paying maybe $700-800 a month, your payment may go to $5. You can do something with that extra $300. You know what I mean? That's how you have to look at it. But keep in mind, if you qualify for that $10,000 with accumulation of your credit cards and some of your loans or whatever, if they qualify in the program, let's say you got that little card that you normally like to use. It might be your shopping card, maybe your traveling card, and you say, oh, I think I want to take that out of the program. If with that card, let's say for that card you had a $500 balance, and then you got a $9,500 with all the other cards, it's come to $9,500. When you take that $500 out, that card, you say, I think I want to keep that card. I want to start using that card. That means you no longer qualify for that $10,000 stipulation that you're supposed to qualify for. But that might be on an individual basis with each company, but you want to make sure you read the fine print and you ask the right types of questions. And, ask about if you pay it off early, will you be penalized? A lot of times you won't, but you still want to ask, But it's a great way, especially since this is January. A lot of people are in recovery from all the little lovely spending that they have done. This is a time to really maybe kind of put some bills together and say, hey, let me see how I can, consolidate. But the key is you don't make no more new debt. That's the thing. It defeats the purpose for you to do this, and then you're still getting credit cards on the side. You know what I mean? You're still doing loans on the side. That defeats the purpose, to help you get out of the debt. I did this many, many moons ago, and I literally went, everything was cash. And I did it for years. Like when I was in this program, maybe about 15 years ago, I did it. And I didn't use credit for years. I already had my home. I had cars. And so, the other little stuff I needed, I could just pay cash for it. And I literally lived on cash for years. I really did. So it can be done because it would make you, I went in with a goal, and I was very disciplined and with it. And that's the thing. You don't want to make new debt. You don't make no new debt. If you're going to do it, you do it the right way. But anyway, I've had a long day, and it's about 8:20, and I got my robe on because I didn't have a long day and I wasn't changing. And I said, but I wanted to be diligent in what I said and keep my word about me uploading my videos. Tomorrow will be Gig Tuesday. I have a very busy day. I'm having a couple of field trips, night field trips. Don't particularly like night field trips, but we just do what we got to do for right now. And so I would definitely try to get those videos in there early tomorrow because I know I'll be doing night field trips. So anyway, that's it, and that's all. I am Lulu, Queen of Hustles. I ask that you like, subscribe, share, and comment. And that's my time. And this is Late Money Monday. Peace.